Now that the video game industry is pulling all of its innovations and stories from the bloated and overmanaged film industry, it's still somehow unique when a game decides to go for time travel. Sure, you've got enough prequels and retcons to drown a sedan in, yet they'll never go far enough to say, sure Bill, you want to screw up the timeline Terminator style? Here you go. Singularity, Quantum Break, and now Mario of all people decide to join that club. In this kooky spin-off, Mario is given a time machine that he stole from the Koopalings, or he bought it from the illegal website Cube, because for whatever stupid reason, Mario has a time machine that he has to use to take important historical artifacts back in time so that history isn't screwed up. Or at least less screwed up than by the addition of a 21st century plumber to the 11th and 15th centuries. To help him out on his quest, Mario found some weird fill-in-the-blanks history textbook that he has to write in to find his way back to the past. Yeah, this is a software Toolworks game, so you just gotta roll with the punches on whatever bullshit premise they want to pull out of their ass to make another edutainment title. For how genuinely terrible Mario is Missing was, at least the game had some interactivity to it and in some bizarre way made sense. But in Mario's Time Machine, after Mario types in the date and place he wants to go, even if he types in some generic-ass place like, I don't know, somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, Mario is then teleported onto a surfboard and is forced to collect mushrooms so that he can open a portal in a whirlpool to his destination. No, you just can't make shit up with this game. You know, I'd be fine with this big-lipped alligator moment if it happened like once. I would be the first to say I'm on board for that shit, but in Software Toolworks' brilliance, they decided this should be the way to get to every level. All 15 times you have to endure this nonsense. And I would like to think that in an educational game, the actual teaching would be the highlight. Nope, the historical levels are equal to the stupidity of Mario's fill-in-the-blanks textbook because everyone takes place in a historically accurate level with all of about 5 rooms that has a person who inexplicably has detailed accounts of whichever historical figure of the day is doing and basically amounts to a copy of an intern-written episode of the Magic School Bus, except without any fun songs or irresponsible authority figures. For their credit, Software Toolworks didn't just make levels where you hand the artifact off and then run away. No, there is a point to talking to the townspeople, and that's to turn every level into a series of brainless fetch quests where you take a thing from some lazy person to give it to his neighbor, rinse and repeat. It isn't the worst part of the game by any stretch, but even educational games can do better than having click on all of the things puzzles. And then Mario beams back to Bowser's castle to grab the next artifact, upon which Bowser catches him in some sort of elaborate lava-based trap, ending in the first game where Bowser actually wins. No, wait, that would happen if any part of this game tried to make any sense. Yeah, just like Mario is Missing, it seems like Bowser either likes having Mario steal his well-earned spoils of crime, or his castle has no security whatsoever in the room filled with the treasure he just stole. Jesus, I know Bowser isn't the brightest bulb in the drawer, but it seems like Software Toolworks goes directly out of their way to hate all over the Koopa King. Which is odd, since everything in this game screams phoned in. Yep, just like Mario is Missing, this is a game that's trying to be educational and teach the player about history, yet coincidentally gives you the best ending for finishing the game as fast as possible. And personally, I mostly skimmed the game's dialogue completely, but still got the bad ending where Bowser escapes to a paradise island. And in the Grand Space Quest tradition, the game also gets to call you a moron for obviously not understanding its video game masterpiece. A masterpiece that's essentially a protracted multiple choice test in a game with no clues whatsoever. Now, I know that Mario is Missing was basically a series of hide-and-seek games tied to bad note-taking skills, but at least the game stuck to the concept for better or worse. But in Mario's Time Machine, it just feels like Software Toolworks made this game just to take the piss, with a game built from 3 bad ideas tied together with moldy shoelaces, where the only education can be found in 2 pages of text that the player has to fill in solely from context, and then jabber with boring people just so they can give you someone's lost walking stick. And thanks to Nintendo's lax hold on the Mario license, this game also got 4 different ports so that Nintendo could enjoy extra customers being bored to death by their product. Maybe the idea was that Nintendo needed a game on every school subject in order to hit that vital kids market. But Mario's Time Machine is just pathetic. It's not only a half-baked idea, it was only developed halfway. Another Mario spin-off bites the dust yet again, and I don't know if the next one's gonna get any better. So, best to just get it out of the way right now. Before I go, though, I'll finish up with the final score. And a proud victory for gamers.